Anybody watching, we're still in the deployment phase, playing key positions. So this cargo crate right here is one of them. We have the bridge, and then we have this red barricade. Floorfthedwarf is running triple tons, along with a rebel officer, Cassian, K2, and R2. He has 2 sniper teams and 3 rebel troopers. Papertowel has Jin. She's got push, recon, and her pistol. Cassian, not sure exactly what he's going to deploy with just yet, since he has his loadout. K2 with uplink and Jin's blaster. Chewie with recon, push, and tenacity. 3 naked troopers. Pretty sure that's supposed to be a sniper team. And then another sniper team. And then 2 rotary ATRTs. Looks like Floorf has a sacrificial rebel trooper unit due to the disarray deployment. We may see him send he still has to deploy K2 and a sniper team. He may deploy a sniper team back there as well to add some chaos to the side of the board. Papertowel deploying one of his RTs, his 3 trooper units, and Jin, along with 2 strike teams in this deployment. And on this deployment zone, he has Cassian, Chewbacca, and 1 RT. And we'll likely see K2 deploy next to Cassian as well. Cassian choosing to go with Hunter, offensive push, recon intel, and the pistol configuration. And so we do see K2 getting that detachment deployment off of Cassian. So we're seeing Floorf favor only one of his deployment zones, while Papertowel has more evenly split his forces between the two. We could see this be a bit more detrimental for Floorf, as his army's gonna get hit from two different sides. I'm sure Papertowel will most likely just write off this rebel trooper unit. And we see Floorf's R2-D2 deploying right here. Looks like he's going to try and make his way up over the hill to score secret mission. Seeing an assault play from Floorf. And standing orders from Papertowel. Looks like Papertowel has given his order to Cassian and activated the HQ uplink on K2SO. And Floorf has popped two of his HQ uplinks on his Tauntauns, given an order to the third. There's an order going to K2, an order going to the Rebel officer, and Cassian. Activating first with the Rebel officer. Taking a move and ordering take cover on one of his Tauntauns. And this is the naked Tauntaun unit. So taking a standby instead of a move. Likely won't see that one do anything. Papertowel activating Cassian Andor. Takes a move, and with Tactical 1, that will generate name token. That will also, using teamwork, go to K2. And Cassian takes a standby. Floorf activating his naked Tauntaun unit. He's going to take his speed 3 move. repositions after his first move. Takes a partial second move, being sure to stay out of Cassian's standby range. And does move into range 1 to bypass K2's incognito and take a shot at K2. Rolls 3 results that will go down to 2 after K2's armor. So that'll be 1 wound going through on K2. Paper Towel activating his K2. Takes a move action to get into a better hiding position, and takes a standby. And that suppression was from him getting shot. They just forgot to put it out. Floorf pulling a special forces unit. Taking a move action. And shooting at Cassian, hoping to at least remove that standby. And he rolls 2 blank results. Cassian will keep that standby token. Paper Towel pulling his second operative. That's going to be Chewbacca. So far, Paper Towel has been playing a slower, more patient game by just moving and standing by with Cassian and K2. I'm curious to see if he's gonna try and get more aggressive with Chewie. Chewbacca taking a move action. Looking to see where the best place to take a shot is. And Chewbacca is going to get base to base on this bunker and shoot these Tauntauns. They likely should be in the open. Is gonna roll 3 results. Chewbacca does surge to crit. And that's gonna be 2 wounds on the Tauntauns. Florf going to his stack pulls his second Special Forces unit. Likely see an aim shoot at Chewbacca. Second double blank for Florf. Is going to see a reroll. Rolls 1 crit. And with Pierce, that's going to put 1 wound on Chewbacca. One looks like Paper Towel drew a Special Forces unit himself. Both of his sniper teams have deployed in this deployment zone for his disarray. Choosing to shoot at these Special Forces units on Florf's side. So that is going to be an aim shoot, rolls 1 hit. So that was just a move shoot, so that's just going to be a suppression on that Special Forces unit. back to Florf. He's going to activate Cassian. Just taking an aim. Both Cassians have deployed in the pistol configuration, but he is rolling as if he's in the sniper configuration. That's gonna be 2 more wounds on Chewbacca, putting Chewie at 3. So I believe Florf's Cassian is actually in the sniper configuration, based on that dice roll. Paper Towel's second strike team activating. Taking a move and shooting the tan strike team, hoping for a crit. Only rolls 1 hit. That's going to be a second suppression on that unit. Florf activating his second Tauntaun unit. Taking a move action and using Relentless to take a shot at Chewbacca. That will be heavy cover down to light with Sharpshooter 1. Chewbacca rolling for 2 saves. Blanks out. 2 more wounds on Chewbacca. And that is going to enrage Chewie. Chewbacca's now at 5 wounds. So he is now immune to suppression and he has charge. Seeing Paper Towel activate with this ATRT. Taking a speed 1 move due to this terrain being difficult for ground vehicles. Possibly deciding against it in favor of an aim. So we are going to see Paper Towel take an aim token with this ATRT. And his only target is these black Tauntauns, who already have 2 wounds. And we do see him shooting these black Tauntauns with a name token. That is going to be 5 black dice with the rotary blaster surging 2 crit. Rolls an initial 2 crits 1 hit, rerolls 2 blanks into 2 blanks. So after the dodge, that's going to be 2 saves. Saves one of them, that's going to be a 3rd wound on that Tauntaun. Floorf activating his final Tauntaun unit, taking a move action. And we'll likely see a 3rd shot on the mighty Wookiee. And we see 4 results. That's going to be 4 saves. Chewbacca saves 1 of those, takes 3 wounds. That puts Chewbacca at only 1 health left. With 3 combatant units yet to activate on this side of the board, we could potentially see a dead Chewie in the first round. Paper Towel activating one of his Rebel Trooper units. Seeing a forward move towards this objective. And a second movement to get up into base contact. Now Floorf did deploy 1 measly naked Rebel Trooper unit in this deployment to satisfy the conditions of the Disarray deployment card. I doubt we'll see these troopers do much useful at all. And K2SO taking a move and shooting at Chewbacca. He does have Pierce, so he needs anything to get through. Rolls 1 surge that will crit and pierce into Chewbacca to kill him. So that is Chewie down on turn 1. Not looking good for Paper Towel in terms of putting wounds on the board. Paper Towel activating his second ATRT. Taking a move and shooting at this Rebel strike team. Rolls 3 surges. That's going to be 3 crits coming through. And that's a dead strike team. That was a good move for Paper Towel. Definitely something he needed to play catch up after losing Chewbacca. Floorf drawing his final operative token from the stack. That's going to be R2-D2, who is going to take 2 moves trying to get closer to this deployment zone and score that second victory point from Secret Mission. Paper Towel pulling a core unit. taking a double move, making his way to this bridge to attempt to score a second victory point. Floorf activating his rebel trooper units, taking a move action. And Paper Towel activating Generso. Takes 2 move actions. Looks like he is pulling his force in the direction of Floorf's deployment to try and provide support for Cassian Andor and K2SO. These Tauntauns are well on their way to absolutely taking over this portion of Paper Towel's army. These purple troopers are moving for Floorf. They may be attempting to escort R2-D2 towards his secret mission. And they're attempting to base onto this key position barricade to score a victory point for Floorf. So as it stands, Floorf has base contact on one key position and Paper Towel on another. The bridge is still unclaimed and R2 is alive on Floorf's side, still very much able to score his secret mission. The final core unit being pulled from Paper Towel's side. Taking a double move action. And Floorf pulling his lone core unit. We may see them come in and cause some disruption on this side of the board to slow down Paper Towel's advance onto Floorf's main force. Instead, opting to take a double move. And that is going to be it for the first round. Pretty quick first round, only 30 minutes into the game. Especially considering that there's a 12 activation and 11 activation list. Paper Towel has lost Chewbacca, while Florf has lost one strike team. See a volunteer mission from Florf and Crackshot from Paper Towel. That is going to net Cassian one aim token. And using teamwork, we'll pass an aim token to K2SO. The Tauntauns are likely popping their HQ uplinks. We see an order go to Cassian, K2, and the uplinkless Tauntaun unit. Priority will be on Paper Towel. Taking some measurements to see if these Tauntauns are able to double move and ram Cassian. Goes to the stack and pulls his ATRT. And looks like he is going to take a move action to try and close off this pathway for the Tauntauns, and takes an attack on the Tauntauns. And we see one of those Tauntauns eliminated and putting an extra wound onto the Tauntaun unit leader. Thanks for the follow, Kino. Congrats on your win today. Looks like you played that one really well. I didn't see the end. I had to leave after I saw the Dewback die. So we're gonna see this Tauntaun come in and get into melee with K2SO. K2SO currently has one wound. there's going to be 5 results coming in on K2. Armor will negate 1, K2 rolls for 4, and saves 1. That's going to be 3 more wounds coming in on K2, only having 1 wound left. Paper Towel pulling his second ATRT, taking a move for his first action. His speed will be reduced since this jungle is difficult for ground vehicles. Taking a shot at what looks like Cassian Andor. Rolls 2 hits and 1 surge. Rolls 2 crits. Looks like he lagged a bit. That's going to be 2 crits coming through on Cassian. Action is now on Floorf. We'll see who he decides to activate. With the position of this ATRT, and now that these Tauntauns are in melee, it's going to be quite difficult for the rest of these Tauntauns to move in to position to ram Cassian. Floorf is activating his pink Tauntauns, takes his free reposition and move with the Tauntauns, repositions a second time and moves again. And looks like he's now going to start taking shots at Cassian. That is going to be 4 reds coming in, and that's 4 results. Cassian will be taking 2 of them. So both Cassians have 2 wounds. Paper Towel deciding to activate his Cassian. rolls for his rally and does not clear a suppression. No, I didn't post a link for this in Invader Media, Dark Acer. Kind of figured most people would be asleep, at least in the United States. So we're gonna see Cassian shoot at the black Tauntaun. Is going to spend all of his aims to make that 3 crits. And that's going to be a dead Tauntaun from Florf. And with Gunslinger, we'll see him throw some more dice into this pink unit. Rolls 2 hits, that's just going to be a suppression on those Tauntauns. I was also pretty rushed going into this stream. I was busy right beforehand, so I'm gonna step back and I'll go post the link to this one in the Invader League stream. Looks like we're seeing an activation with one of Florf's Rebel Trooper units. They're gonna move, shoot at Cassian, trying to clear that standby. Yeah, I just went ahead and threw that link in the Invader Media tab. Rolls 2 hits. That is just going to be a suppression, which will be enough to clear that standby. How's it going, finger guns? Paper Towel activating one of his Rebel Troopers. So if anyone's just joined recently, the deployment is disarray. We saw Paper Towel put all 3 of his Rebel Troopers, his 2 strike teams, Gen Urso, and 1 ATRT in this portion, In this portion, he put 1 ATRT, Cassian, K2, and Chewbacca. Chewbacca died turn 1. Oh, I literally just put it up. Finger guns. Dark Acer reminded me. Florf put 1 Rebel Trooper unit behind this comms building, just to satisfy the disarray requirements. And Florf put his 3 Tawns, his 2 remaining trooper units, his officer, Cassian K2, and 2 strike teams, and R2D2 in this corner. Florf has already lost 1 Tawn unit and 1 strike team. For music, you mean finger guns? Or are you talking about my voice? K2 is swinging at these Tawns, spending some aims, fishing for crits. He is going to get 4 crits coming through. This could be a dead Tawn. That's just going to be 2 wounds on that Tauntaun. Okay, maybe try adjusting your volume, finger guns. Dark Acer says he hears the music and my voice. Okay, cool. Are you guys in the US, or are you in a different part of the world where it's not super late? Canada, so it's probably pretty late for you. Oh, California. I mean, it's probably not terribly late. It's what, 11, almost 11:30. Florf is going with his K2. I'm curious to see if he calculated the odds on himself or this trooper unit. Looks like he did himself since, or no. It looks like he did himself or Cassian. I think he did himself. Cassian had a suppression from getting shot. So, passing those tokens over to Cassian as well. Paper Towel using the Special Forces unit, taking an aim shoot at these snipers. Rolls 1 hit and gets a crit through after spending the aim. That's going to pierce off that model. Florf activating Cassian. He did use recover from volunteer mission. Looks like he switched to the pistol configuration and is going to take a shot at the opposing Cassian on Paper Towel's side. He will spend one of his aim tokens to extend the range of that pistol to range 3. He does have 3 additional aims to use. Rolls 3 hits. We'll likely see him spend the 3 remaining aims to turn that to 3 crits, and we do. Cassian rolling 6 after Dangerous Sense. 2 results after Pierce 1, that's going to be 2 more damage coming in. So that's 4 wounds on Paper Towel's Cassian. And he is at 4 suppression. Paper Towel activating these rebel trooper units. They are double moving to try and get into the fight. Hey Zyconia, thanks for the follow. And thanks for streaming that game between Tim and Kino. That was a good one to watch. I caught about the first 3 rounds. And thanks for the follow, Finger Guns. You play your game when? Tomorrow or Sunday? Tomorrow? Good luck. Yeah, Zyconia. After the arcs put that dewback down to 1 hit point and took nothing in return, it didn't look like it was going very well. And then losing a bike and Iden for almost nothing in return, it didn't look very good for Tim. Jin are so taking a double move to base this bridge and claim this center objective. So if the game ended now, it would be 2-1, Paper Towel having 2 victory points over Floorf. Floorf pulling this strike team rallies off 1 suppression. Yeah, so those points are the points that they have killed. So it's going to be victory points over points killed. Strike team rolling 2 hits onto Cassian. Only rolling 1. Cover will remove 1. And that's putting Cassian at 5 wounds. Which means only 1 remaining. Oh, I did not update the rounds. This is round 2. Thanks for that. Floorf going with his rebel officer. And taking a dodge token. Paper Towel pulling his second Special Forces unit, taking a move action for his first action. Most of Floorf's units are well protected by these rocks, and he's going to try and snipe that unit leader. Rolls 2 hits, so that is going to be a dead unit leader. Floorf activating his purple core unit. Likely going to see him try and finish off this Cassian. I'm not quite sure. Yep, looks like they can all see him except for this unit leader. Cassian does have Danger Sense and a dodge token. So cover will mitigate 1. We'll see Cassian roll 4. And he blanks out, so that is going to finish off Paper Towel's Cassian Andor. Honestly, I don't really know these players either. I'm pretty new to the Legion scene, so... So, one of the Tauntaun units is dead. There is a second unit that is undamaged on top of this hill. And the third unit is in melee with K2, and they've taken 2 wounds. So we are going into round 3. Yeah, fortunately for Floorf, the unit that died is the unit that does not have HQ uplink or tenacity. So we're going to see Last Stand come out from Floorf. And it looks like he has played Standing Orders on Paper Towel's side. Floorf is going to give an order to Cassian and this orange Tauntaun unit. Using Standing Orders, Jin has given an order to herself. And we're going to see Floorf activate his Tauntauns first. They're going to try and finish off K2SO, only having 1 wound remaining. they will get tenacity. That's 4 results coming in. Armor will remove 1. And K2 saves all 3 wounds. And they're gonna take a dodge. That was a pretty fortunate turn of events for Paper Towel. He could have very much lost K2 during that exchange. Paper Towel taking some measurements with Jin Urso, trying to see if he can come in with her and do some damage. There are 2 wounds on Florf's Cassian Andor. Looks like Jin Urso is opting to shoot at these naked rebel troopers. Rolling 3 hits. And saves 2 of them. Pierce 1 will remove 1 unit. And for her second action, Jin is taking a move action. Florf activating his Cassian Andor takes a move action. And is going to take a shot at the ATRT. With Marksman, we could very well see 3 crits. Rolls 2 crits and 1 blank. Marksman will push that up to 3. And that's going to be 3 wounds coming in on this ATRT. That is half of this ATRT's health. From the stack, Paper Towel is going to pull a core unit. Taking a move action, looking to eliminate this unit leader and push him back. Rolls 1 hit, that's just going to be a suppression. Florf pulls his rebel officer. orders take cover to Cassian, and with teamwork we'll give that dodge to K2 as well. And then takes a dodge token for himself. Paper Towel pulling another core unit. Taking a move action. May see these troopers try and add some damage to this core unit over here. This core unit will have heavy cover. Four blacks coming in, and we see one hit, one crit, so one crit will come through, and that's going to get saved by these rebels. Core unit pulled from the stack. Aim, shoot at the ATRT. Does not roll any crits, so armor will cancel that. Paper Towel pulling a special forces unit. I would like to see him shoot at Cassian. Does put one more wound through on Cassian, putting Cassian to 3 wounds. This purple core unit is going to aim shoot at Paper Towel's ATRT. Rolls 1 crit that will get through the armor. Spends the aim for 1 crit. And that's going to be 1 more wound through on the ATRT, putting him at 4, which is his resiliency value. And I believe that is the disabled weapon. Paper Towel drawing his final core unit, takes a dodge and a standby. And a special forces for Floorf. Takes an aim and shoots at the ATRT. Rolls blanks, spends the aim. and one hit, armor will cancel that. And an operative comes out for Paper Towel, that's going to be K2SO. Taking an aim and a dodge with quick thinking. Or not quick thinking, calculate the odds. And he's going to swing 4 reds at these Tauntauns, who currently have 2 wounds. That's going to be 3 crits coming through, spends the aim. And these Taunts will spend a dodge and save for 3. They will save 1, that will be a dead Tauntaun. That is currently half of Florf's Tauntaun models off the board. Florf draws his K2. Takes a move action, and we'll see him shooting at Paper Towel's ATRT. This will be 5 dice, surging 2 crit with 3 aim tokens. Currently has 1 critical, spends 1 aim. Spends the second aim. Pulls another crit out, and he's going to spend his final aim token. For 3 criticals. He's going to have to save 2 of these to survive. And he does. It will get pierced, however. So that is a dead ATRT. Paper Towel pulling his surviving ATRT. Just taking a reposition and a move. And the pink Tauntaun's coming into ram K2. Through armor and dodge, he will save 1, and K2 will go down. Florf has a substantial lead in terms of points destroyed, and eliminating all the forces on this side of the board is making it quite easy for him to claim this key position and score R2's secret mission. Paper Towel's strike team moving up and taking a shot at these rebel troopers, eliminating 2 models. I will put the 3rd suppression on this unit, and they are going to panic. Not quite off the board. Florf pulls R2D2. And he is going to double move towards his secret mission. And that is going to take us into round 4. And while these players select their command cards and issue orders, I'm going to step away for a moment and refill my drink. So it looks like Paper Towel went with Trust Goes Both Ways, issuing an order to a strike team and herself, while Florf went with Push, choosing to issue to Cassian and K2. Paper Towel moving with his green rebel troopers. K2SO taking an aim and calculating the odds. Both players are playing quite fast. We're already on turn 4 with an hour and 38 minutes remaining. Paper Towel taking a move action with these blue rebel troopers. We'll likely see them attempt to finish off this red trooper unit leader. And they are going to take a shot. This will be light cover from the suppression. Rolls 3 hits. That'll actually be heavy due to the leader. And he saves it. So that's going to be a third suppression. Possibly setting up this trooper panicking off the board. Floorf looking to possibly activate his Cassian. Takes a recover action, swapping to his sniper configuration. And is looking to take a shot at this strike team. Rolls a hit and a crit. Marksman will make that 2 crits. And Pierce will eliminate that strike team. Paper Towel activating his troopers who are holding down this objective and just takes a dodge standby. Floorf activating his orange Tauntaun unit. Takes a reverse move action, and using his free reposition, pivots 90 degrees. And then makes a speed 3 move. This will net him a dodge token from Agile, and with Relentless, we'll take a shot at these rebel troopers. Rolls 1 crit that will get past cover, and the rebels save it. Jin Urso taking a move action, gaining base contact with this bridge that is worth 1 victory point. Rolling for an attack. Rolls 1 hit. Spends an aim that she gained from offensive push. Rolling 2. The Tauntaun spends a dodge, and with Pierce will take 1 wound. Floorf's Rebel Officer activating and inspiring the suppression off of this Tauntaun and ordering it to take a dodge. I am drinking some Knob Creek bourbon on the rocks. The strike team looks like they'll probably take an aim and shoot at this Tauntaun. Rolls double blanks, spends the aim token. Back into double blanks. Boy, don't you wish they were ARC troopers. Floorf draws a core unit. I imagine we'll see this trooper unit move back and get base contact with this key position barricade. So as it stands, if the game ended now, it would currently be 2-1. Paper Towels win. However, R2 has an uncontested road to victory to his secret mission. Paper Towel moves his ATRT. May have to take that speed down to speed 1 or just move him back. Probably takes a shot at the Tauntaun. He's gonna roll 5 black dice with surge to crit with his rotary cannon. And it looks like he is changing his mind. Maybe moving to block access from these Tauntauns getting to Jyn Erso. And we see the pink Tauns activate, taking their first move. And they'll be using Relentless to shoot at these rebel troopers. This will be heavy cover from the Sand Mound and Suppression token. Rolling 1 crit, 2 hits. Tauntauns do have Sharpshooter 1, so just like cover. They'll roll for 2. That is true, this RT could be trying to move and kill R2D2. Unfortunately for Paper Towel, with 2 turns remaining, he will likely have to spend 1 turn moving, which would leave him with likely only a single opportunity to shoot at R2-D2. He would be fortunate if his one shot on R2 would be in the open and with a name token. Dark Ace, how have you been enjoying the Season 5 Invader League so far? Gonna see some hot rebel on rebel action. 1 crit coming through. It's gonna be another model down on Paper Towel's invading rebel trooper. Kingsley, the lists are Paper Towels running Jin with the currently in the rifle config. He's got recon and he just tapped offensive push. Cassian is dead, but he was using Hunter, the pistol, recon, and offensive push. K2 is also down. He had the blaster and uplink. Chewbacca, also dead, had recon, push, and tenacity. 3 naked rebel troopers, 2 strike teams, and 2 rotary RTs, one of which is down. On Floorf's side, he has a rebel officer with strict orders, Cassian with the sniper, push, and recon, K2 with the blaster, R2, 3 naked troopers, 3 tawns, the naked one is dead, and 2 with uplink and tenacity, and then 2 strike teams. Floorf also had a very good deployment, so they're playing disarray. Floorf deployed all of his units over here, sacrificing 1 rebel trooper unit on this deployment to meet disarray, while Paper Towel pretty much split his forces, putting Cassian, K2, Chewie, and 1 RT in this section, and they were dead by round 3. There is 1 R2-D2. Floorf has his R2 right here that just scored. And R2 did just score Secret Mission. We're gonna see complete the mission from Paper Towel and crack shot on the 5th round from Floorfthedwarf. Floorf activating the pink tauntauns, and he is going to move and ram these green rebels. Yes, it looks like it is going to end up being a 2-2 tie, unless Paper Towel can miraculously send this blue ATRT to kill R2D2. And that's going to be a dead Rebel Trooper activation. The strike team gonna take an aim shoot at this Tauntaun. Rolls one hit, spends the aim, and a second hit, so that'll be another wound on that Tauntaun. Kingsley, if you did have to think of a good hero hammer, what would your heroes be? Yeah, I think if you put too many heroes in, then you're making too many tough calls on your command hand. Generoso putting a third wound on the orange Tauntaun. See, calculate the odds from Florf's K2SO. Giving an aim dodge to Cassian. This is the second game of Paper Towels that I've seen Chewie die in the first round. So I am kind of finding it hard to see Chewie's worth. And Paper Towel is trying to look to set up a shot on R2D2. Taking two moves. And the Rebel Officer is going to inspire one off of the orange Tauntaun. Yeah, he did win against Comrade, and he was playing Rex, Padme, and Obi-Wan. I think he had 3 core units and 3 strike teams. So it was a 9 activation, all heroes Republic list. Yeah, I don't remember exactly if he had R2D2. barely winning is still winning. So right now we're seeing pretty much Floorf just protect his lead. We're currently in a 2-2 tie. R2 scored secret mission. Floorf has control of his home key position. Paper Towel has his home key position, and Jen Urso has the center objective. And Floorf has a substantial lead as far as units destroyed is concerned, so as long as it's a tie, he still wins. So we'll likely see Floorf try and protect his R2-D2. He is playing Blast Off, so he's moving this Tauntaun up into range of this ATRT, so when he puts that suppression on R2-D2, he'll be protected. And Cassian is going to snipe off one model from this strike team. And I believe that second shot was going into Jin. Who is going to take 2 wounds. There is a chance that JJ was playing that list to probably challenge himself. With Obi-Wan's Guardian and standby shenanigans, there's a chance you don't really need very many phase 2s in that list for it to be effective. And with the final activation, we're going on to turn 6. We see Rebellious versus Blast Off. So with the Blast Off play, activating R2-D2's inconspicuous keyword, I do believe that that is going to be GG. And it looks like the players are just going to be talking it out. And yeah, they did say GG. So that's going to be a victory for Floorf. And it was a well-played game from Paper Towel. I just think that Floorf's list probably outplays the RTs. Those Tauns are just still so good. Well, thanks everyone for watching. If you're not following, I would appreciate if you considered following me. I'll be streaming Ellis and Starscream tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. That is possibly already today for some people. It'll be Saturday at 5 Eastern. Yep, thanks for watching, Dark Ace. I'm going to head off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.